It's dead. It's dead. I swear it's dead. I was like, what the fuck is happening? It's dead.
AORP. Hello everyone and welcome to the AORP channel. Welcome back to the AORP channel. Welcome to the AORP channel. It's been literally like 2.5 years or something since I last uploaded, so let's eat some snails. I've always found the difference between pet food and human food super interesting because pet food is seen as like this gross thing that's second rate to human food. But why? Like, wouldn't you feel bad feeding your pet food that you wouldn't even eat yourself? Is it just gross to us because we're a different species? Or maybe it's not gross at all. Maybe, just maybe, it's actually delicious. So that is what we're gonna be finding out today. Plus, some of these foods are like actual fucking delicacies. Like, I have 2 blue tongue lizards, Fiona and Shrek. You know what food they eat? They eat snails. You know who else eats snails? The French. And the French, they're fucking fancy. So snails must taste good, right? I've always wanted to taste escargot because it's one of those like, you know, like all of those like fancy ass rich person foods like caviar and shit where you're like, does that actually taste good? Like escargot at a restaurant is so expensive. But why? I could literally go into my backyard right now and find snails. What are they doing to it? Do they have some fancy special breed of snails that they're using? Are they seasoning them up real nice? Or is it just like, here, yummy, yummy snail, eat up? Maybe they taste good because all the high elite rich people in society are lizards. They're lizard people. But yeah, I've got access to snails. I was a cook at KFC once, so I'm basically a qualified chef. Surely I can make escargot. So that leads us to what I'm gonna be doing today, which is actually making escargot out of garden snails. First, let's do some research. Okay, so like I've got a few things that I wanna actually research before I just go foraging for snails and fucking shoving them in my mouth. First off, why do people even eat snails? I think something else very important is it safe to eat snails? Because, wait, I want to show you. I heard this one story. This guy, Sam Ballard, swallowed a slug on a dare. He became paralyzed and died. So, yeah. I kind of want to ensure that that doesn't happen. Because it's like insects from your backyard. There could be like fucking any amount of like disease and parasites and just shit you do not want to be eating. Why do people eat snails? Let's see. The protein content of snails is similar to the protein found in pork and beef. I mean, this feeds exactly into like my original hypothesis of this is like a money saving method. You're gonna get just as much protein from this as you would from stuff from the supermarket. There's no downsides. They have much lower fat content, so if you're watching your fat, that's good. They're good sources of iron, calcium, vitamin A, and a number of other minerals. So snails are very healthy, it seems, and that, I guess, is why people eat them. Is it safe to eat garden snails? This is like my biggest concern because this is basically, is making this video kind of like a dumb, stupid, funny idea, or is it like potentially lethal? Am I going to die? Is it safe to eat garden snails? Dear modern farmer, can I eat the snails from my garden? You can, and I have. Other than size, they're not much different than the escargot you'd find in a French restaurant. This is what I wanted to know, because this kind of answers my other question as well, which is, are they using some special kind of snail? They're not. I mean, according to modernfarmer.com, they're not using any special kind of snails. So they're using bigger snails, I guess that means. But they're, because like I was talking to my sister about this and she said, you know, the snails you find in your garden aren't the same snails that they use. But I'm like, what exactly can you do to a fucking snail to make it taste better? Unless they're literally genetically modifying these fucking snails. But like this, people have surely been eating escargot for like hundreds of years. Like when did escargot originate? Upwards of 30,000 years ago, people have been eating snails. Oh, it's a present day French staple, but people have been eating snails for a long ass time. But yeah, okay, so we've got a safety section here. While certain marine snails are among the most toxic creatures on the planet, terrestrial snails are generally safe. Generally is the key word here. What would make them not safe? Make sure to harvest them from vegetation that has not been treated with herbicides or pesticides. See, that's going to be the one thing. I doubt anyone in my neighborhood is using herbicides or pesticides. I'm certainly not. You'll see my backyard soon. It is an overgrown fucking mess. But what I do with the snails that my lizards eat is I keep them in like a tub and I feed them for a while before I feed them to my lizards, just to flush anything out of their system. So if I do that with these snails, okay, so most importantly, cook them, because some snails carry a dangerous parasite called rat lungworm. I'm pretty sure that's what that guy who I was talking about before, who ate the slug and got paralyzed and died, I think that was rat lungworm. So, but as long as you heat them at least 165 Fahrenheit, of course, stupid American temperature, 73 degrees. So if we cook them at 73 degrees for several minutes, so, okay, I'm excited. I was worried that when I looked this up, it was gonna be like, just not worth risking it, don't do it, you'll fucking die. But from what it looks like, as long as I prepare them properly, there's no actual safety concerns about this. So that's the main thing I wanted to find out. So I guess the final question is, how do we make escargot? Are there different types of escargot? I want to make the best escargot. Hey guys, just here doing the edit for the video, and I realized I missed the opportunity to tell an absolutely horrendous joke, so I'm going to do that for you now. Different types of escargot. I want to make the best escargot. Or should I say, the best cargo? Fucking kill me. Okay, so apparently classic escargot is a very basic recipe. They're just sauteed in garlic, butter, and a dash of white wine. And because like the whole point of doing this video was to be like, I'm eating fucking snails from my garden, I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. We're gonna be going with like just the most classic escargot dish that we can. So I guess let's get to prepping. Okay, so obviously the most important thing is we've got to find some fucking snails now. So I thought I could attract snails to my house by putting snail-related imagery around the place. So we now have this absolute nightmare fuel. Bam, snail, 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 snail. Welcome to the snail dome. Fiona is very interested. She was literally a second ago just staring out of her enclosure directly at this snail right here. So it must be doing something. It's got Fiona excited. Hopefully it's getting the snails excited, getting them into the area. So I think it's time for a little bit of a snail hunt. Before finding the snails, I set up a container to house them in, making a layer of dirt at the bottom, and I learned a very valuable lesson. Don't assume that the random shovel that the owner of the house left in your backyard works, and when it comes to snail farming, don't be scared to get your hands dirty. I then poured some water in because snails love a moist environment, and I gave them some veggies and bread to graze on, as apparently this will improve their taste and help flush any potential nasties out of their system. I misted the veggies with a spray bottle, and as I was admiring my handiwork, I remembered I'm having a housewarming on Sunday, and I came up with a brilliant idea. I could take advantage of my friends while they were drunk and their inhibitions were low, and feed them garden snails. What a fantastic idea. Alright, snail enclosure is all set up. I've put food out for them, but I don't have any snails yet. Now, I need to find some soon because we don't have long until my housewarming this Sunday, and I need a bit of time before then to get the snails all prepped up. Now, snails usually come out after it's rained, and that would be very useful most of the time because where I live in Melbourne is usually rainy as fuck, and I usually hate that, but right now it would be immensely convenient to have some snails to collect. So I go onto the weather app to see when it's going to rain next, and none expected in the next 10 days? What are the chances? It's been raining non-stop, constantly, like parts of the city have been flooding, yet the moment I decide to record a snail capture eating related video, there's no rain to be spoken of. But I have seen some snails recently. I saw one last night when I was sitting out the back, so I'm gonna go for a look and hopefully we can find enough to prepare a feast. Really, I want to prepare an absolute feast for my unsuspecting house guests this Sunday. All right, I'm gonna forage around a little bit. Oh, lucky! Already found one. That's good. Yeah. Not the biggest, not the smallest. That's the other thing I haven't really thought about is the size of these guys. I guess we're fattening them up, but they're not going to get much bigger over the next few days. But I reckon that's big enough. Hopefully we'll find some bigger ones. I probably wouldn't want it to be any smaller than that. There we go, that's one. I also don't know, like, I guess I'll just find as many as I can because I can't have too many. I can feed the rest to my lizards if I don't use them all, but I'm more worried about not finding enough, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Snail 2. Oh, there we go. We got 3 now. Oh, there's a big one. Number 4. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm actually allergic to grass, so this is really irritating my skin. The things I do for... I don't even know what this is, to be honest. I couldn't find too many snails, so through my suburb I set sail, searching each and every trail. I looked and looked to no avail. I felt like I'd gone off the rails, searching for the snail grail. Just as I was losing hope, I saw a snail in my scope. I searched around and found some more. First 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Soon enough, I had snails galore. So I leapt and leapt in rapturous glee. From this arduous task I was finally free. I thought of this Sunday, excited for when I'd cook them all up in a dish for my friends.
Several days later.
Okay, it's been a few days now of the snails grazing in the tub on that food. So now the next process in the preparation is to shove them all in a bag and hang them in my closet, literally, which apparently just empties their systems out and then they're basically ready to cook. It's Saturday now, so I'm going to be hanging them out for a day and then we're going to be cooking them up tomorrow. Oh my god, I just got the most fucked feeling in my feet. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Oh. Alright, coming back inside. Get some light on me. So we got this bag full of snails. And yeah, now we basically just go hang it in a cool, dry place for the next 24 hours. Their systems will be flushed out and then it'll be cooking time. Just want to say it's election day today and I should be going and lining up at a voting center right now, but I am instead hanging snails in my closet. I will be voting, but apparently this is more of a priority to me. Just remembered I've also got to rinse the snails, so I'm just going to chuck them in here and run some water through. That felt cruel, but it's what the recipe said to do, so I'm sorry. Not even gonna lie to you guys, if snails run the afterlife, I'm definitely going to hell because like every time I fucking throw a snail into either of my lizard's enclosures and see my lizard slowly creep up behind it, grab it, smash its shell against a wall and then slurp it up, I'm like, yeah, I don't think the snail gods are going to be too happy about what I'm doing to their people, but oh well, that's life, I guess. So I'm just going to close the closet because it said to leave them completely out of sunlight. And they stay there for the next 24 hours. And then we will be prepping our escargot.
The next day.
Okay, so I got James with me right now. We're about to prepare the escargot. We've got 2 house guests sitting out there. They don't know what the fuck is going on right now. They have no fucking idea. They're about to eat snails. I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to disguise that they're eating snails once we actually cook them up. They're probably going to look like snails.
There's just like poo at the bottom.
That's why you hang them in a bag. They flush out their systems. That's like how the actual French chefs do it. They flush out their systems so that they're ready to prepare to cook.
Okay. Fucking. Should we put these fucking cunts out of their misery? They're in a bag with their own shit.
Well,
right
James,
now.
I hate to tell you how we're putting them out of their misery. We're about to boil them alive.
Yeah, but you do that with lobster.
You do that with lobster.
Remember when we did the lobster? That was
I
fun.
do remember that. But like, yeah, no, we were about to boil these motherfuckers
Am I
alive.
taking it down?
Yeah, you can take it down. Snails.
I have the package. You fucking about to die, you little fucks. You're gonna fucking murder you and your fucking family.
Wait, we gotta be careful. We can't let them know what we're doing. Shh. Wait, you stand behind me? So this is actually the point where you cannot come into the kitchen.
We will not come into the kitchen.
We're doing secret activities. Do not come into the kitchen.
We can't even view the kitchen from where we're sitting.
You're fucking looking, bro.
Okay, we're in the kitchen now. Yay! I'll be back in a sec. In this video, we're gonna clean up in here a little bit before we start prepping because we need a professionally kitchen environment. Hello. Snail time. All right. Big old pot of water. Putting it on the stove. And let's boil some water. Let's boil some water. Where are they? Where are they?
Come up there.
Oh,
You did that.
I did.
You did that.
So these guys are about to become our dinner. It's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. So we're gonna boil them alive. We're gonna boil them alive, and they're gonna conveniently slip out of their shells. Okay. And then we're gonna soak them in vinegar, which is gonna make them slip even more out of their shells. Ooh. And we're gonna repeat that process over and over again until all the mucus that they have is gone, and it's just the snails. And then we're gonna fucking eat them. We're just cooking up some snails. That's what we're doing. We're just cooking up some snails. I want them to all go at once, so I'm gonna like just really try to get them all into the same area of the bag. If they're gonna die, I at least want them to die all at once, all together.
There's one. Oh.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. We're gonna wait till 3 minutes.
What are you doing over there?
Getting something ready to stab them with.
We're at 2 minutes.
I feel better now that like they're definitely dead. I felt bad at the very start when we dropped them in. I was like, I'm watching these cunts die. I'm literally looking at these cunts as they fucking die. Now that I know they're already dead,
all good.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I need something to pour them through.
Oh, you didn't think of that, did you? Wow. Don't pour them through that. That's got shite in it. He's fucking motherfucker trying to use the poo bag.
I need...
Look at those boys. They are Oreos, eh?
So you gotta rinse them in cool water. Oh, oh my god, that's loosened. It was like saying how much it was gonna get loosened. Holy fuck, that is loosened. Okay, we're gonna try to separate these guys now into this bowl, I guess. Holy fuck! That is a snail. That's what that is. I should probably wash the shells out of all of them. We got the pot! It's lighting up. It's lighting up. Okay. So we are now building this up, and now I have, this is like disinfected. This is like ready to go fucking snails. Ready to be cooked. Ready to be cooked like how the French fucking cook them. You know, the that's all it really fucking is. Actually can't find the butter. I'm sort of concerned right now. I can't find the butter. Where's the butter? Where's the butter? I can't find the butter. Is it in here somewhere? Oh, I found the butter. Guys, I found the butter. I found the butter. It's the butter. We have the butter. Where'd I put the other shit? Where'd I put it? I need the white wine. I need the white wine. I need the white wine. Where'd I put the white wine? Where'd I put it? Not in there. I need, we got the garlic. This is also an important part. So
open that again, please.
And the bread, actually, no, and the bread is a very important part of, if you're gonna serve some motherfuckers some snails to eat, you pretend that it's something nice. So I'm gonna prep the snails in this. So we're gonna make something nice.
Where's the white wine?
We're gonna cook it on this, and it's gonna be delicious. That's the thing I'm wondering. Okay, so we've got the butter, the bread, the garlic, but what? I actually don't know. It's disappeared. Where's the white wine gone? Where has it gone? Where is it? Fuck. No, it's not in there. Wait. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. We need to cook up some garlic. That's not a knife. That's not a knife. That's not a knife. That's what we want in life. What am I doing right now? Alright,
Garlic, I think.
Well, that's what we've got. We do. And you know what else we gotta put in there? You know what else we have to put in there just to make this what we want it to be alcoholically? It does look kind of delicious though. Look at them. They're about to get cooked up right now. There's just some fucking snails. Let's fucking go with this. Keep that shit rolling. Keep that shit rolling. It's ready. It's ready to eat.
That's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
Just one?
Just one for each of you.
Oh, it's toasted. Oh, it's not toasted. Oh, it's toasted on one side.
Oh, what?
Oh, you know what? I know what this is already. And you're not gonna like my reaction, but I've been trying to convince Adrian to buy snails for ages.
I'll love your reaction. If it's a good reaction, I'll enjoy
Bro,
it.
I'm fucking Vietnamese. Snails are a delicacy.
Fuck yeah.
It's just fucking nice. Oh yeah, I've been craving this shit.
Yeah, it's like Pippi's.
I told you. I'm trying to. It's fucking good. Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm actually so down for this.
Fuck
Make it
yeah.
again. This actually tastes really fucking good.
No,
Fuck yeah.
I'm also not that hungry.
The texture is genuinely perfect. Like, from what I remember of eating this shit, like, no, this is perfect. This is cooked very
Did I
well.
prepped it well?
It's a bit undercooked, I won't lie.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest
But it's
fan.
pretty
I'll
good.
eat it. I'll eat the rest. I'll eat the rest.
Definitely a bit too much butter, though. That's why it's really greasy, and that's what's making it hard for me. But,
I think to me the texture is too gelatinized.
yeah.
I keep dropping
But that's just my own.
I love the
personal opinion.
chewiness.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I like the flavor a lot.
Could have used a little bit more seasoning, I won't lie. Missing some salt, for sure.
Some salt, maybe some more finely diced garlic. as
Well, that's what
Stronger
we've got.
garlic taste would be nice.
But
But overall, not bad for a first attempt.
yeah. I just get very specific.
Why is the garlic so chunky?
That's why she's a-
Adrian.
Oh my god!
I bit into thinking it was like a piece of onion or something. That's just a whole chunk of garlic.
Oh, little too.
Yeah, not bad.
What do you think, Rhodes?
It's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah. Man, when you guys were saying it's dead, I swear it's dead, I was like, what the fuck is happening at the dead?
Are we finishing up the video?
You're a whore.
Leave a like and subscribe.
I love you.
Put in the comments what you want to do next.
Suck my dick. It's very large.
Don't forget to hit that bell.
Okay, that's a wrap, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you've got any suggestions for other videos you want me to make, leave them down below. I'm going to be trying to get back to regular uploads, so hit subscribe, smash the bell if you would like to see those. Thanks for watching.